This is the Cholo News Report for Saturday 01 September 2018. The leader of the self-proclaimed Donetsk People's Republic, Alexander Zakarchenko, is killed in a blast at a cafe in Donetsk. Rebel and Russian news reports say the separatists' finance minister Alexander Timofeyev was wounded in the blast at the Sepa cafe that killed Zakarchenko. Russian Foreign Ministry spokeswoman Maria Zakharova said, "There is every reason to believe that the Kiev regime is behind the murder." Catholic bishops in Australia reject a recommendation from the Royal Commission into Institutional Responses to Child Sexual Abuse that would force priests by law to report abuse to the police when they hear about it in confession. The ACT report came 2 weeks after a former Australian archbishop became the most senior Catholic cleric in the world to be convicted of concealing abuse, and was ordered to serve only a prison sentence at home. The Coca-Cola company agrees to buy British multinational coffee house Costa Coffee for £3.9 billion. She said the money from the sale would be used to expand the Premier Inn chain, return some cash to shareholders, pay down debt and boost the pension fund. 1990, Second Spice David Lloyd Leisure, Marriott Hotels, TGI Fridays, Pizza Hut, Premier Lodge. Shareholders were always less convinced, but were happy to go along with the idea while Whitbread grew its revenue, profits and share price at a steady clip over the last decade. Ahead of an expected US announcement that it will cut all aid to the UNRWA, which supports more than 5 million registered Palestinian refugees, Germany calls on European Union states to help bridge the expected United States $217 million deficit. Yesterday, Jordan made a similar appeal to the Arab League. German Foreign Minister Heiko Maas said the funding crisis for the United Nations Relief and Works Agency was fueling uncertainty. Maas said it was clear that the added German funds would not cover a $217 million deficit left by the United States withdrawal, and urged the European Union and other states to work towards a sustainable finance basis for the organization. It is part of a broader push by Maas to take a more assertive stance in disagreements with the United States on a range of issues including trade, military spending and climate change. Vienna aid package on Friday to counter the effect of Venezuela's economic crisis, which has sparked one of the biggest exoduces in Latin American history. I can announce today that the European Union just adopted a package of humanitarian aid of €35 million to support Venezuelans both inside Venezuela, but also in the neighboring countries and the host communities, EU Foreign Policy Chief Federica Mogherini said after a meeting of EU foreign ministers in Vienna. Mogherini said the money would go to activities focusing in particular on nutrition, water, health and the support to the most vulnerable people.